Hey, our coronavirus adventure continues. You know, this really isn't being driven by the coronavirus. I think what has beset us is God originated. And the challenge in this is to learn the God lessons. Governors across the nation now are issuing stay-at-home orders. This is tightening down on us. We're not getting more freedom. And I don't know how you feel about that. I have a whole myriad of it. It makes me angry. I get resentful. I don't like being locked down. I don't like being given limits. But when I feel those things, my go-to response is to say, what's God say about this? What's the God reaction? So I want to take a day or two, maybe three with you, and answer. People have been asking me all the time, does the Bible say anything about what we're walking through? I think it does. So I'm going to give you some little micro burst, if you can allow me, of some prophetic stuff. Today's in Luke chapter 17, and Jesus is talking. He said, just as it was in the days of Noah, so it will be in the days of the Son of Man. People were eating and drinking and marrying and being given in marriage up till the day Noah entered the ark. Then the flood came and destroyed them all. It was the same in the days of Lot. People were eating and drinking, buying and selling, planting and building. But the day Lot left Sodom, fire and sulfur rained down from heaven and destroyed them all. Jesus makes a parallel between the days of Noah and the days of Lot. If you're doing the Bible reading with us, we're reading about Noah today. And he said that he uses those as points of God's judgment in the earth. You do understand, I hope, that God brings judgment to the earth. It's not just the book of Revelation. It's across the span of human history. And the most frequent recipients of God's intervention in that kind of discipline are His people, not the pagans or the wicked. This season is more about the church than it is the ungodly. We have to be different. We're going to come through this season differently, or we're going to see something more severe than this season. But Jesus is using Noah and Lot, and then He identifies these behaviors: buying and selling, marrying, given in marriage, planting. None of those are immoral or ungodly. It says the people were distracted. They were completely unaware of the season they were in. And He said it'll be just like that when He returns to the earth. So here's my suggestion. This is a wake-up call. We've been busy with sports and distractions and hobbies and boats and all the stuff that we do. And God is shaking the earth, and He's saying, do you have time for me? Will you turn your attention to me? Watch me meddle with your retirement plans. Watch me meddle with your schedule. Will you turn to me? So that's the question for you and me. Are we going to give God more space, or are we going to hunker down and see if we can wait out the blizzard until we can get back to business as usual? I don't want to go back to business as usual. I want to come out of this with a new faith life, a new hope in God, a new confidence that He will secure my future and He will secure yours as well. You tell fear to get out the door, but you turn your face to the Lord and say, I trust You for tomorrow. Speaking of tomorrow, we'll take another step down biblical prophecy tomorrow. I'll see you then.